Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be working on the Corolla again. Today's mod is going to be an interesting one. I've never done them before, but from what I've seen, they look somewhat easy. Little hint, we got a little bit of monster truck fitness. It says it in the title, but let's see what we got to fix that. As you can see here, we went with the BC Racing coilovers. I think these are the BR series. They're the entry level ones, but still pretty nice. I didn't want to go too crazy on the coilover setup since this is just a daily driver. More handling response, maybe a little bit stiffer, but it'll be fine. So to get those started to install, let's lift the old Corolla up, lift it up, start taking the wheels off and go from there. Okay, now that the car is jacked up, we'll take the wheels off later. First step now is to take off this, I don't know, what would you call it? This like weather rain guard thing. I don't really know. So to do that, you take these 4 clips out, 1, 2, 3, and then 4 on that side. So take those clips out. You want to pop off each wiper. Now that we got all 4 of those clips out, the 2 wipers out, the whole shroud should come out, hopefully.
The next day.
We finally got that wiper cowl off. That was the biggest pain in the that came off. Next thing we'll do, take off the wheels and go from there. These 2 bolts are 22 millimeter and the brake line one is 14, so let's get those taken off. We also need to take off that bolt and that bolt down there. Those require 17 millimeters, so we'll get those off.
The next day.
It is a lot of time later, but we got the fronts completely done. They went pretty straightforward, nothing too crazy happened. The OEM stuff, it was a pain in the that bolt off, so beware of that. Take off all that stuff and then take the 3 bolts out and it drops right out. Then you put the new stuff in and rebolt everything and it works pretty well. So now we're putting back on the wheels. I'm gonna drop it, do a little height check and then start on the rears. Dropped it much lower now, much better. New wheel should solve that a little bit more, but suspension wise, looking pretty good. Now it's time for the rear. So the nice thing on these things about the rear, they have a center jack point right there. So all you gotta really do is put a jack right there and it lifts up their whole rear. We got the rear jacked up. Let's take a look under. I don't know how good the quality is, but you're gonna wanna take out those 2 top bolts. There's one at the bottom of the strut, and then we're gonna wanna take out this bolt right here so we can drop this like lower, I always forget what these are called, but drop this so it swings down and then we can replace the spring. Well, let's first work on the strut and then we'll go after the spring. Got the main strut out. Took a while, but got the main strut out. This stud, usually with a strut, you take off the top 2 and then just push it out and it drops. The strut will keep hitting the wall before it gets like, it clearances this stud. So what I did, I just unbolted this top arm, pulled it out, and then it gave me enough room down there where I could unbolt up there, pull it out, get it over that stud. We also dropped that this other lower arm, I always forget what they're called, that held the spring, came with the spring and this top piece. So we'll start putting everything back in and we'll go from there. Got the rear on. It is, however, the next day. These took a lot longer than expected, kind of a pain in the butt. Sorry I didn't really show you guys the process. There may be a couple of videos that give more in depth about how to do it. I was just showing you guys the end product pretty much, but got the rear on. As you can see, car is definitely sitting lower. It's about 2 fingers around the car from the top of the tire to the fender. Definitely a pretty nice setup. Should pair well with those things. Thank you guys for watching. I installed the BC Racing coilovers on the old Corolla. Sorry it wasn't the most in-depth tutorial, but you know, at least it was something. So definitely made the car look a whole lot better. That should wrap up the video, so thank you guys for watching and I will see you next video.